strange about this entire story is that every time the detective asks Taylor for personal information about this Sean guy, she dodges the questions and refuses to give any information away. So, with Taylor seemingly uncooperative, the detective would end this interview to get to the bottom of her claims and figure out who Sean really is. And what they discovered would put Taylor in an even worse situation.
You been thinking about anything?
Oh, I fell asleep. I get tired. My leg hurts really bad.
Had a little issue. So this is the guy you said you got a car from?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Well, I told you he's in jail.
I don't know.
Well, I told you he's been in jail since June the 6th.
I don't know.
You think I'm making this up?
No.
So if he's in jail, how did he give you the car?
It was him. I had to be sure.
You better rethink this, Taylor. That's looking like you killed him.
No, yeah, I know it wasn't me.
You think it's funny?
No, I said it wasn't me.
But you better figure it out then, because you just lied.
Well, I didn't.
Sean giving her the car was a completely fabricated story, and the detective just proved it. So, with this major lie exposed, Taylor is taken away to sleep in jail while detectives work on finding more incriminating evidence against her. The next day, Taylor is brought back into the interrogation room in an orange jumpsuit. This time, the detective has prepared undeniable evidence to thoroughly debunk her entire alibi and make her confess.
Yeah.
You wanna know what happened to Bill?
Yeah. I didn't know to see a picture of it.
You believe he's dead now?
Yeah.
Do you still think this is all a joke?
No.
You sleep last night, didn't you? You won't sleep. This will haunt you. There's only one way you're ever going to get any relief, or you're going to get any closure, and you're going to have to tell us the truth of everything you know, and you haven't done it yet. And it's going to be the hardest thing for you to do, but it's the only way you're going to get any peace ever.
Mm-hmm.
At a minimum, if you didn't do it, you know who did?
Mm-hmm.
Are you scared of the person who's involved in this?
I don't know who's involved in it. Do you get stuff out of people by threatening them?
I'm not threatening
them,
you.
getting in their face and stuff?
I haven't got in your face.
I'm saying with you.
I haven't threatened you. I'm letting you know what's fixing to happen to you.
Because you don't believe anything.
I'm sorry?
You don't believe anything.
I don't believe liars. Okay? And you're a damn liar.
You need to be out there getting a real killer.
Well, you need to be helping us. If you even cared about the old man that's been beat to death and shot, you need to be helping us.
You just shot it.
You don't think he was shot?
Was he?
You tell me?
You just showed me the top.
You not see enough? You want to see again and get a better look?
I don't.
I want you to remember that picture every night of your life.
Of course you do.
Every night.
Elkin's body language has shifted from cocky and playful to scared and confused, and just about everything else in between. Her behavior would change again after she's allowed to make a phone call to her mother, where she'd stop pleading innocence and start playing the victim. She's now going to paint a picture of a man named Joseph Rogers, better known as Joe, that will make him out to be the bad guy.
So we let you talk to your mom. So now what I would like to ask you for you to tell us the truth.
The truth, I mean, I told y'all the truth today, but I just didn't tell y'all all of it.
Tell us again what happened and exactly the truth the way it happened, okay?
I said, Joe came over that night and he asked me what he had in the house, and I told him that he didn't have shit. He's like, will you knock on the door? I knocked on the door. And then he went in, I left. That's when I went to McDonald's. And I came back. He told me he took care of it. I didn't kill him, though. I didn't do nothing like that.
When he said he took care of it.
He told me that at the casino because I kept asking him what happened. Because I didn't want to part in it, so I was scared. I didn't want to go in there or nothing. I didn't know what happened. And I kept asking him what happened. He kept telling me that he took care of it, that it's okay, that he finished it, blah, blah, there's nothing to come about it. And he just kept telling me that he's like, you get rid of them TVs, blah, blah, blah. He said, I'm not touching them. And that's when I had peep on him. Like, I didn't know. If I knew all that, I would have took his car. Like, if I knew he was dead like that, or I just...
Elkins has implicated Joe by claiming he'd taken care of William while he was robbing him of his belongings. She also claims he's behind the whole thing and she was too terrified to stop him. If this wasn't the third story she'd came up with, the detectives may have believed her. But what Elkins doesn't realize is that the detectives have potential evidence that will place her at the scene of the crime and prove she's been lying all along.
Taylor, one thing that is concerning is the fact that Bill does have hair in his hand. Okay? And we had a detective down there during his autopsy who states that the hair is the same color as yours. And Joe doesn't have any hair. So where would that come from?
Because I didn't see him at first. That's the truth. That's why I gave a hair sample. And walk with the eyes bothering. Yeah, that's why I gave a hair sample, because I didn't...
Did you ever see Bill after McDonald's?
If that lock of hair they found on William's body belongs to Elkins, then her stories will mean nothing, as the physical evidence will do the talking for her. But right now, that's not the only thing she has to worry about, as detectives have even more evidence that proves her whole story has been a lie from the very beginning, and it's all thanks to the GPS tracker William's wife installed in his car. That GPS tracker would also help detectives to map everywhere she had been from the very moment she stepped in the car, and then use the CCTV to determine who was inside the vehicle.
I know you don't have me. I'm sorry. I've got a job to do. I hope you understand that. Let me show you that picture. Who's that?
Where's that at?
Well, there he is in the car with you. In Bill's car.
That's Joe.
Is Joe the one that killed him? Joe was with you when you left the house. And when y'all went to the casino. Did Joe kill him? Here's your opportunity. We got the evidence. There's a tracker on the car. We take it straight from when you left there. You go to Kavanaugh. You go to the casino. So you need to get this real for you real quick. So you need to think about this. Because we're fixing to take this to the prosecutor to get a warrant for you for murder. So you better start thinking if you want to take the rap or you want to be honest, because we're running out of time. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. I just showed you. I've not hit nothing. I didn't say you watched. I didn't say you watched, but I said you know. But here's the thing.
Wait, okay, so people are supposed to come up and tell me, right?
Now that you're protecting him, you'll be charged as an accomplice.
How am I protecting him?
You know what happened.
So people just come up and tell me all the time now that people murder somebody. No.
This is your last chance. This is your life. I'll be back with that murder warrant.
Okay, come back with it.
Taylor's arrogance with the entire situation has seemed to finally have caught up to her, and her extreme stubbornness has left the detectives with no choice other than to resort to other methods of incriminating suspects, such as DNA samples, hair samples, and last but not least, the polygraph. The polygraph test was done off camera. However, the polygraph examiner would have some harsh words for Taylor after the test had concluded.